Good morning, I'm Neva Manu, and this is your morning news fix for Wednesday, 17th of April. In this update, Newshub 6pm News Lifeline doesn't mean the show is out of the woods when it comes to dealing with viewership struggles. The Newshub owners signed a deal with Stuff to produce and provide a daily bulletin on TV3 from July 6. Newshub will close in July. The spin-off founder and media commentator Duncan Grieve told Mike Hosking they will want it to be a good product to keep people watching into the evening where the bulk of the revenue lies.
But that's essentially where it ends. We're already seeing younger audiences mass migrating away from linear television already. So it is a bit of a patch for a period of time.
New Zealand's latest inflation figures are out today. ASB is expecting the figures to show annual inflation falling to 4.1%, the lowest since June 2021. It's also expecting a 0.7% quarterly increase. Chief Economist Nick Tuffley told Mike Hosking they're still forecasting it to be below 3% later this year, but that could be touch and go.
If we get, say, a 0.9 for this quarter, then you may not get below 3% for that third quarter read.
The United States expects to impose new sanctions on Iran in the coming days after its attack on Israel. Israel is calling for sanctions to be imposed, writing to 32 countries calling for restrictions. Over the weekend, Iran unleashed a missile and drone attack on Israel. Most were intercepted. It says the attack was retaliation for the presumed Israeli strike on its consulate in Syria at the start of the month. The BBC's James Landale says Israel's made the argument that Iran is a threat to the whole world.
There's a clear attempt by Israel to operationalise the support that it has got as a result of the attack by Iran over the weekend.
Security guards have no more power than a regular citizen when it comes to a threat of danger. They're expected to be more visible in malls around Australia and New Zealand, following the stabbing at Bondi Junction in Sydney on Saturday afternoon. Security Association CEO Gary Morrison says they don't carry weapons of any sort. A Wellington City Councillor is suggesting Tory Whānau may be eyeing up a spot in Parliament after it was revealed she rejoined the Green Party. The Wellington Mayor, who campaigned with a Green endorsement, didn't renew her membership once elected to focus on building relationships with other councillors. But Newstalk ZB revealed yesterday Whānau's now renewed her membership. Independent councillor Diane Calvert says Whānau may be planning a move to central government if unsuccessful in next year's election.
It's quite clear that she's not intending to stay around, and I think what we really need to do is now minimise the disruption to the city before she presumably heads off to Parliament.
Police in Auckland's Newmarket are hoping to answer community concerns around crime with a public meeting today. Coffee with a Cop will start at the Coffee Club inside Westfield Newmarket from 10 a.m. In sport, speculation continues to swirl around secret meetings between the New Zealand and Australian netball governing bodies about a combined domestic competition, which could axe 3 ANZ Premiership teams. The Wisden Cricketers' Almanac has called for test matches to reduce to 4 days in countries outside India, Australia and England. 52-year-old 11-time world champion surfer Kelly Slater has retired. The torch for the Paris Olympics has been lit at the traditional ceremony in ancient Olympia. I'm Neva Manu. That's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.